Hi there! I am delighted to share the next lesson. Today we are going to start with the unit number 9. So please go to the page number 58. Getting things done. Our objectives for this lesson are: discuss professional services, make suggestions. So, let's start with the exercise number 1, snapshot. Pay attention to all the services that you have in here. Then, answer those questions. Now, let's continue with the exercise number 2, perspectives. So, pay attention to the next audio.
Unit 9, Getting Things Done. Page 58. Exercise 2, Perspectives. Get the job done. Part A. Listen to an advertisement. Would you use a service like this? Why or why not?
Leave it to me. Let us handle your to-do list. Tell us what you need done, and we'll find the right people to do the job for you. Home services. Get your apartment cleaned and your belongings organized. Have your walls painted and your leaking sink fixed. Get all your home appliances repaired. Everyday errands and odd jobs. Want to have your car washed and waxed? Need help preparing a meal for your family? Don't have time to wait in line? Too busy to pick up cat food or drop off your laundry? You can have it all done at affordable prices. Download the Leave It to Me app and get 10% off your first hour of work.
Now please answer those questions. And now continue with the exercise number 3, grammar focus. But before, please pay attention to the following important tips. Here we have active and passive voice. But what means active and passive voices? Let's go to refresh the definitions of active and passive voices.
Active versus passive voice.
Active, passive.
What is voice?
Voice refers to the who or what that is doing the verb's action in a sentence.
Active voice
Means that the subject is doing the action. Therefore, there's an active subject.
Passive voice
Means the subject is receiving the action. Therefore, this is the passive subject.
So, to figure out whether a sentence is active or passive voice, look at the subject. Is the subject performing the action, active, or receiving the action, passive?
An example, the boy plays the piano.
Boy equals subject, plays equals verb, the boy is doing the action, therefore the boy is the active subject. Because the boy is the active subject,
Then this sentence is written in the active voice. The piano is played by the girl.
piano equals subject, is played equals verb, the piano is receiving or not doing the action, therefore the piano is the passive subject. Because the piano is the passive subject,
Then this sentence is written in the passive voice.
why do we care?
Active voice is more concise, easier to understand, and less work for your reader. Let's look at some examples.
Two sentences.
The dog scares the cat is scared by the dog.
In the first sentence,
The dog scares the cat,
the dog is the subject of the sentence and is actively doing the verb's action. Dog equals active subject.
This sentence is written in the active voice.
Now the second sentence.
The cat is scared by the dog.
cat is the subject of the sentence, but the cat is not doing the verb's action. Cat equals passive subject.
Therefore, this sentence is written in the passive voice.
Now, some tips to help you rewrite passive voice into active voice. Number 1, identify the verb.
The thunder is heard by Kira. Heard is the verb.
Number 2, ask yourself who or what is doing the verb's action.
Kira is the one who hears. Therefore, she is doing the verb's action.
Number 3, rearrange the sentence order.
Kira heard the thunder.
Remember, keep the verb tense the same.
The pizza will be eaten by Mary.
Will be eaten is the future tense.
Mary will eat the pizza.
Will eat is also future tense.
Recap. Active voice. 1. More concise. 2. Easier to understand. 3. Less work for your reader.
Remember, the active subject is doing the verb's action. Visit Writing Services!
www.lib.uguelph.ca.
Perfect. Now we can remember what is the definition of active voice and passive voice. In this situation, active voice. Perfect. Now we can remember what is the definition of active voice and passive voice. In this situation, using active, we can say the same sentence in another way. Pay attention. We can say, you can have a plumber fix your sink, or you can get a plumber to fix your sink. Both sentences has the same meaning. Check it out the structures. If you pay attention, the only difference between both sentences is have and get. So we can use have or get. And the form of the verb. Fix, to fix. Pay attention. The first sentence, you can have a plumber fix your sink, has this structure. Have, here we have, someone, in this sentence, a plumber, the base form of the verb, fix, and complement. The second one, structure, you can get a plumber to fix your sink, get, we have get in here, someone, the same person, a plumber, infinitive verb to fix and complement your sink. Notice that in here, active voice, the subject is doing the action, no receiving, doing the action. Let's continue with the passive voice. In here, using passive, we can say the same sentence in another way. We can say, you can have your sink fixed by a plumber, or you can get your sink fixed by a plumber. In both sentences, the only difference is here we have and here we have get. So we can use have or get to say the same thing. Check it out the structures. The first sentence, you can have your sink fixed by a plumber. We have in here. The object, your sink, past participle, fixed, at or by. In here we have by a plumber. The second one, structure. You can get your sink fixed by a plumber. Get. Object, your sink. Past participle, fixed. At or by. In here we have by a plumber. So, if you notice in passive, the only difference is use have or get. And the structure is the same. We don't have changes. So now, let's go back to the book. And pay attention to the following audio.
Page 59. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Get or have something done. Use get or have, the object, and the past participle of the verb to describe a service performed for you by someone else. Do something yourself.
I clean my house every week.
He is painting his bedroom.
They fixed the sink.
Did you paint your bedroom?
Where can I wash my car?
Get or have something done for you.
I get my house cleaned every week. I get my house cleaned by a cleaner every week.
He is having his bedroom painted.
They got the sink fixed.
Did you have your bedroom painted?
Where can I have my car washed?
Now we get it. So, let's go to the Grammar Plus exercise. Of course, of the unit number 9. Try to do it. Only unit 9, exercise number 1. Get or have something done. And then continue with the exercise number 3, part A. Complete the sentences to express that the services are performed by someone else. Then continue with the exercise B. Then with the exercise C. But not in pair work. Do it individually. Now please continue with the exercise number 4, pronunciation.
Page 59. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Sentence stress. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice that when the object becomes a pronoun, sentence B, it is no longer stressed.
Where can I have my car washed?
You can have it washed at the auto shop. Where can I get my nails done?
You can get them done at a salon.
Now please listen again and practice. Repeat.
Page 59. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Sentence stress. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice that when the object becomes a pronoun, sentence B, it is no longer stressed.
Where can I have my car washed?
You can have it washed at the auto shop. Where can I get my nails done?
You can get them done at a salon.
Good job, guys. So now let's continue. Let's continue. Go to the page number 60. Please, the exercise number 5, discussion. Are these services available in your city? Answer on your notebook, and then continue with the exercise number 6, interchange. Only the unit number 9. Absolutely not. Please develop on your notebook. Let's go back and continue with the exercise number 7, word power. Hey guys, please pay attention to the following information.
Alright, let's be honest. Is there something else you're supposed to be doing right now? Do you have a paper due in 10 hours? Is there a stinky pile of laundry slowly inching its way across your bedroom floor? You should be doing those things, but instead you're here listening to me lecture you on YouTube. Wait. Don't go away just yet. The next 5 minutes will be the most productive bit of procrastination you have done all day. And you're not the only one procrastinating. Thanks to a suggestion by one of our viewers, today's episode of Wellcast is going to bring you a 3-step program to wrangle your monster of procrastination into submission. About 20% of the population identifies themselves as chronic procrastinators. People who constantly put off the things that they really need to do. And that is because procrastination is about lying to yourself. You know, telling yourself, I'll have plenty of time to finish that paper tomorrow, when you know you are way behind. In a recent study, 2 groups of university students were assigned to write 3 papers in 3 weeks. Group A was given the opportunity to turn in all 3 papers in at any point during those 3 weeks. Group B, on the other hand, had strict weekly deadlines for each paper. Ultimately, the ones who did the best on the papers were the ones given the strict deadlines. Group A, the students who had to pick their own deadlines, they did pretty poorly. Clearly, humans are not the best at regulating themselves. So, when it comes to procrastination, you have to trick yourself into getting the job done. And this brings us to our Wellcast 3-step method for stopping procrastination. Please pause and print out your worksheet at watchwellcast.com. Okay, are you ready? Step 1. Eat an elephant. Hey, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Look, what I'm saying is, you need time to digest, or you're going to make yourself sick. Reward yourself for getting through parts of the project, rather than waiting to reward yourself after the whole thing's over. Okay, procrastinator. Think about that one project that you really need to get done. But calm down. Instead of letting it overwhelm you, organize that project into small, bite-sized, manageable segments. Think about what needs to get done and write down what you're going to be doing to tackle this project hour by hour and make it specific. By breaking down this giant project into smaller tasks, this elephant will become a lot less daunting. Step 2. Pick out the itsy-bitsy goblins instead of going for the whole dragon. The hardest part about starting any project is always starting the project. A good way to get around this is to start a project off with the task you like the best. Listen, when you do something that you like, your brain releases dopamines, which makes you happy. Maybe it's decorating the cover of a report or writing a snappy intro into an otherwise incredibly boring paper. Step 3. Ignore the siren songs. Seriously, this step is straight out of Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. In The Odyssey, our protagonist Ulysses is trying to get home. Unfortunately, this requires maneuvering through a strait of water where sailors are often lured onto the rocks by creatures called sirens. Instead of giving up, Ulysses instructs his crew to tie him to the mast of his ship and for all of them to plug their ears. No matter how much he yells and screams to head towards the beautiful sirens, the sailors must keep on track. We're not saying that you need to actually tie yourself up to anything, but you should plan to clear any distractions that will hamper your ability to procrastinate later. For example, if you're a sucker for Facebook or online video games, have your parents or your roommates change the internet password to keep you on track for studying. The less temptations you give into, or have the ability to give into, the better you'll be at acing that exam. Okay, kiddos, let's recap. The best way to get around procrastination is to trick yourself into doing the work. It's true, though. We recommend that you do this in one of three ways. Number one, breaking your tasks into segments. In other words, you go ahead and eat that elephant. Number two, start with the most enjoyable part of the project. Go for those itsy-bitsy goblins. And number three, avoid that siren song. Clear out those distractions so you can get the job done. Have these tips helped? Leave us a message below or email us at watchwellcast.com. Tweet us at watchwellcast, email us at watchwellcast@gmail.com, or leave a comment down below. We'll see you next time.
Hi there. Let me tell you that I miss you so much. But please don't forget to do your homework. And please stay at home. Being home is the only way to be safe. Please guys, pay attention to all the videos. And if you have questions, let me know. See you guys.